My grandmother's name, I'm coming to tell you a story about my grandmother. What she said to me when I was coming to Britain. She told me her name is Margaret Jima. And she told me, oh yeah, because every morning I make her cornflakes. So when I come from training college, I buy all those things so that I can feed my grandmother all the time. Not that she's angry, but she likes it. And so when I told her, Nana, I'm going back to London, but I'll be back in a year. She said, hey, 1 year there, sir. You go and come back 1 year, you will come and meet me. I said, oh, with God's grace, I will meet you. I'll come and meet you. And she said, okay, when you go, be good and be kind to people. And I said, okay. And so when I came in, within a year, as she said, she died. And I couldn't go to the funeral because I was just get a year in this country. I have to do all my papers and all that before I can travel. So then I had my daughter called Claudia. So I was still a young mother as well as I don't have the papers to go. So later on when everything was done, I went in about 2 years later to her funeral in the cemetery. And I told her, oh, I'm back, but I'm back too late. And I cried a bit on her tomb and everything. And then later on, she told me that when you always travel or when you are in this world, you should be kind to people and people will be kind to you. And for that, I'm always trying to cope with that kind of message. So I will never be very hard to nobody and make sure I'm kind and you should be kind to me as well, whoever I'm dealing with. And that's what my grandmother called Margaret Chiba told me before I left Ghana in '69 to come to Britain.